Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another riveting episode of Breakthrough here in the NLG universe. We've got a nice big show for you tonight. We've got some more debuting superstars, and we're leading off with a six-man tag team match that's sure to not disappoint you. First off, for team number one, we have the NLG Tag Team Champions, Youngblood and Thunder, making their way to the ring with their bright green strapped belts that they have held so proudly now. And they'll be teaming up with Angus, the man in the kilt, the man with the muscles and the big beard gut. They're taking on the team of Falcon, making his entrance first here, and Chen Li. We know them well as a tag team, and their partner for the six-man action here will be none other than Justice. And we're going to get right underway with this six-man tag match. We've got Youngblood and Falcon in the ring first here, going right at each other. Youngblood taking control early on, whipping Falcon right back into his own turnbuckle, clearing his teammates, but Falcon reverses out and kicks him to the back of the knee. Working from behind Youngblood now, Falcon in control with a nice big dropping jawbreaker there. And he goes for a flipping senton, but misses as Youngblood is already up. Youngblood now working from behind again, close to Falcon's corner. He's now going to whip Falcon across the ring into his own corner. He runs at him and he gets the tag in on Thunder, who heads up onto the top rope. Youngblood throwing him assisted crossbody straight down onto Falcon there, taking him out. Falcon gets up with some kicks though immediately and works around from a headlock. Huge spinning Hurricane Rana right there from him. Later on in the match now, we've got Youngblood dragging Falcon across the ring, going for a pin. Angus in the ring, trying to clear. Big boot straight to Justice, knocks him on his back, but the pin goes for nothing regardless as Falcon kicks out. Justice now in the ring, still going after Angus on the outside. Angus with a low blow to Justice on the apron. Angus is not done. Inside the ring, Youngblood tags in Thunder. And we've got Chen Li and Thunder going at it as Angus and Justice are going at it outside. And Angus is completely unrelenting here. And he throws him back toward his own corner, and we skip ahead later in the match. We've got Thunder working on Chen Li in Chen Li's own corner. He puts him up on the top rope, and he climbs up after him. Oh, and there's a huge toss suplex from the top rope. And a big spinning leg drop to follow it up. Thunder's in complete control. He goes for another leg drop, hits him right in the ankle, but Chen Li's up now, and there's a big-time German suplex from him before Thunder can run to his own corner. Later in the match, Chen Li is out in the corner of his opposing team. We've got Thunder whipping him into the ropes. There's a drop toe hold and a big elbow drop from the big man Angus, who is now the legal man in the match, saluting the crowd with his devil horns. And now Angus, big-time spike DDT, and Chen Li is busted open. Later in the match, Chen Li and Angus still inside. Angus completely in control with a hip toss there, and he's signaling for Chen Li to get up. Chen Li may not have anything going on here for him, and there's a huge power bomb flipping over into an assisted pin there, and we've got the 3 count as Thunder and Youngblood take out the rest of the team on the other side. Thunder, Youngblood, and Angus win the match to open up Breakthrough this evening. Now our second match of the evening is going to be a double debut of new superstars here to the NLG universe. First up, we have Aaron Connors making his way to the ring, and he'll be followed up by the American Samoan Ryan Griggs, the lightweight, making his way down as the arena turns green, and these two are going to go right at each other, locking up in a collar and elbow tie-up in the center of the ring. Aaron Connors with the headlock into a reverse elbow to the face right there. Griggs coming right back into everything with a big knee lift, right into a shoulder block, knocking Aaron Connors down. And he's got those shoulder blocks going right now. We've got a little spammy going on there. And Ryan Griggs exploiting his speed. He's going to throw Aaron Connors into the ropes. And on the rebound, he slides under him. Aaron Connors still going. And there's a hip toss from Ryan Griggs, exciting there. Later in the match, Connors throws Griggs into the corner. And he's got a shoulder charge right into his abdomen there. Spins him around. Lifts him with his back facing in toward the ring, up to the top rope. This is going to be a huge move. He clubs him to the small of his back, and Connors climbs up after. This is setting up to be a huge top rope German suplex, flipping release. Griggs is tossed across the entire ring. Unbelievable. And Connors has him up, but now Griggs throws him into the corner. There's a huge drop kick to the face. And now we've got some stomps. And Griggs is just rubbing his foot into the sternum of Connor. Later on in the match, Connor looking to take control again as Griggs is still looking pretty fast out there. Connor headlock into an elbow. Now he twists the arm around. And Connor throws Griggs into the corner, chasing after him, but he is hurt. He's holding his abdomen. Griggs reverses into a nice kick to the face, a spinning back kick there, and he's signaling to the crowd, slapping his chest like the Samoans do. Here's that double underhook, toss suplex from Ryan Griggs. Connor may be done here. We've got a pin. 1, 2, 3. Ryan Griggs wins his debut match in the NLG universe here on Breakthrough. We're going to see a lot more from this guy, it looks like, and I'm sure we haven't seen the last of Aaron Connors either. We have to take a minute here to give you the bad news that Lance Zachary has passed away from his heart attack as his girlfriend Sapphire looks on, forlorn. Anyway, back to our third match of the evening. We've got the triple threat match coming up for you. Azrael is making his way out to the ring. He'll be taking on the somewhat newcomer, Zack Widdell, in his bright green and white getup, and they will be joined by Hardcore Quinn, the man in the creepy makeup. Now, Azrael and Hardcore Quinn are probably the two craziest guys here in the NLG universe. Each of these men is looking for a win here, their first win to be exact. Azrael and Hardcore Quinn are probably looking to make life absolute hell for Zack Widdell. We'll see how this goes here. Widdell looking to take control there, but Azrael reverses out, kicking him to the calf. And now Quinn with a punch, Azrael working from behind. They are indeed both on Widdell right now. And there's Azrael with a huge knee to the gut, assisted off the rope there. Kind of misses a senton there, but Quinn is there to pick it up with a big running bulldog. And then there's a senton that hits the diving leg drop. Widdell throws Azrael into the corner, and he completely misses an enziguri on Hardcore Quinn, but he does hit Azrael with a drop kick in the chest before Quinn picks him up. And now Quinn looking to take control. Widdell reverses, and there's a big jumping kick. And Azrael gets up with a Russian leg sweep. We go later in the match when we're outside of the ring. Quinn in control, throwing Widdell into the barricade. Azrael not even paying attention to Quinn. Azrael and Quinn are just going after Zack Widdell here. They're trying to show the newcomer what it is to be in NLG, and they're trying to make sure he never leaves Breakthrough as a show. But Widdell doing everything he can to get back into this, trying to get some kicks, but Azrael easily reverses. Later on, Widdell throwing Quinn by the face into the post, the ring post. And now both men are trapped outside. Widdell rolls back into the ring. Later on in the match, he throws Azrael into the corner of the barricade. And then he's got Quinn going up on top of the commentator's table here. He picks him up. What's this going to be? Azrael gets himself up off the barricade. Oh, and there's a big DDT from Zack Widdell to Hardcore Quinn through the announcer's table. Shrapnel everywhere. Later in the match, Widdell with a steel chair going after Quinn outside. He slides back in, and he's going to go after Azrael. Azrael dips outside. And Azrael is now going to go after Hardcore Quinn. Oh, there it is. It's a Frankensteiner onto the table. Wreckage. Hardcore Quinn is getting destroyed. Later on in the match, we're back inside, and there's Azrael with a Hurricane Rana, and he busts Zack Widdell open. The far head is bleeding. We've got blood in the ring. Quinn is holding his own head now. All men are staggered. And there is another big athletic maneuver from Azrael to Zack Widdell. He's going to drag him to the center. This could be a pinfall. Hardcore Quinn may be too concussed to even realize what's happening here as a chair spontaneously flies out of the ring. And now here is Azrael actually going for a submission. There it is. That's the camel clutch. He's got it locked in, but Widdell has the ropes. Ref breaks it up. Oh, there's a huge clothesline knocking Widdell down as soon as he gets up. Now Hardcore Quinn is dragging Zack Widdell toward the center of the ring. Azrael stealing a pinfall. We've got a 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Widdell kicks out as Hardcore Quinn staggered and did nothing about it. Later in the match, Widdell whipping Azrael outside of the ring. He's holding his own head. He goes after Hardcore Quinn there. Oh, and there's the inverted snapmare. We've got a pin as Azrael is outside. 1, 2, 3. Zack Widdell overcomes the adversity and takes care of the two craziest men in NLG. Gets a huge win here on Breakthrough in this evening's third match. Unbelievable. Now our fourth match of the evening. We've got Rebel, and he is being accompanied to the ring tonight by his girlfriend, Ashley Punks. Very attractive. She'll make her way out with him, and Rebel will be taking on Jake Harris, another relative newcomer here to the NLG universe. Each man, looking for another big win here on Breakthrough, your favorite TV show ever. We are here in the ring now, and we've got them locked up in a collar and elbow tie-up, and Jake Harris working from behind right off the bat. There is a spinning heel kick, knocking Rebel down in the center of the ring. Ashley Punks on the outside, not happy about it so far, but there is Rebel recovering with a big shoulder block and a turnbuckle. He's now got some stomps and a knee to the sternum of Harris, who is down on the mat. Rebel looking to take control himself now in his very bright and loud pants. Now Rebel up top, but Harris chops him to the chest and knocks him down. Now Harris is going to climb up after him from behind. Oh, and what a maneuver that was, sending Rebel down to the center of the ring. Later in the match, Harris reversing out of the turnbuckle. There's a big enziguri. And he drops an elbow into the small of the back of Rebel. Rebel is down. Ashley Punks is up on the apron on the other side of the ring. She can't do much from there, though. And now Rebel back in control. She leaves the apron. There's a big neck breaker from Rebel to Jake Harris. And we're going to carry on here. Rebel going for a pin. Just a 1 count. Jake Harris is still awake and aware. Later on in the match, there's a big chop to the chest. Shades of Ric Flair into a big spinning heel kick that busts Rebel open. Rebel instinctively rolls out of the ring, but he's bleeding regardless. He's now running away from Jake Harris. Running back into the ring, and he misses a clothesline. Harris capitalizes. He's got a punch, and he throws Rebel into the turnbuckle across the ring. And there's a huge drop kick right to the jaw. Rebel is down and out. Later in the match, Punks was on the ring apron. She's off now. Rebel in control, whipping Harris into the ropes. Harris recovers, though, into a roll-up pinfall. Just a 1, and then Rebel rolls over. Oh, and Ashley Punks is stealing the pinfall. Rebel would have won the match. Rebel would have won the match. Oh, and the ref is completely not counting. Oh, Ashley Punks stole victory from her boyfriend inadvertently. Later in the match, outside, Rebel throwing Harris over the steel stairs, holding his head. Punk's probably embarrassed about her mistake a few moments earlier. Now Rebel throwing Harris across the ring area into the barricade, and there's a big punch to the jaw. Picks him right up, and he's going to throw him into the corner of the barricade now. And he's setting something up. He's got a weird look on his face. Oh no, he's going to spear him through the barricade into the crowd. Rebel and Harris bodies flying into the fans here that paid roughly $3.50 for a front row seat here at Breakthrough. Unbelievable. Both men are definitely hurt after that. Rebel, though, hoping he's less hurt. The referee is indeed counting both men out. Rebel back in the ring. We've got a 9 count on Harris. Harris is down and out. And that's 10. Rebel gets the count-out victory. He would have had a pinfall if his girlfriend was a bit more aware of her surroundings earlier. But regardless, Jake Harris loses, and he does not look like he feels good about it. And now we're moving on to our final match of the evening. This is a 6-man battle royal. We're going to have some new guys. We're going to have some old guys. We're going to have a lot of carnage. We've got Jordan Zander making his way to the ring. Next up, the Lone Wolf, Chris Kendall, one of our relative newcomers here to NLG and to Breakthrough. And our third entrant will be another slight veteran. We know Jay Morgan. We know him pretty well at this point. He's making his way down. The other 3 men in this battle royal are looking to prove themselves as debuting superstars here in the NLG universe. First up, we have Adrian Warlock making his way to the ring. A nice big explosive entrance from him. And he will be followed up by Jordan Bryant, decked out in red, with an odd Batista-like tattoo around his belly button. And finally, we have Lance Weiss making his way to the ring in the most garish blue sunglasses I have ever seen in my life. Now, all 6 men are in the ring. This is a battle royal. This is over the top rope rules. Get ready for it. This is going to be insane. Now, we've got Jordan Zander going right off the bat against Jordan Bryant, the man in the red in there. Lance Weiss in his blue. There's a big jawbreaker from him. We've got Chris Kendall, the Lone Wolf, now working over Jordan Zander. 2 familiar names, saving the commentary booth here. There's a huge dropkick over there from Jordan Bryant in the corner. Now Bryant is climbing the top rope. There's a huge across the world, and he knocks the ref down with it. Unbelievable. Lance Weiss, big back suplex right there. Oh, and we've got a superplex lined up now, and this is I was wrong about the over-the-top rope. This is pinfalls count. Pinfalls, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan Zander had a 2 count on the Lone Wolf, Chris Kendall there, but Kendall kicks out. We've got pinfalls and bodies flying everywhere. I don't know how a referee can even keep track of this carnage here, but there we go. Chris Kendall has our first elimination, and it looks like it was Jay Morgan. Looks like it was indeed. We've got Lance Weiss. Camel clutch locked in on Jordan Zander. Zander's at the ropes. They're not going to count here, ladies and gentlemen, but he fights his way out regardless. Now Jordan Bryant looking to pin Adrian Warlock, and there's a 3 count, and Warlock is eliminated from the proceedings as well. Bryant working on Chris Kendall. Jordan Zander working on Lance Weiss. Oh, and Kendall is up with a huge clothesline. All 4 men still in the ring later on in the match now. We've got Jordan Bryant laying out Jordan Zander with a well-timed punch to the jaw, but he's holding his own head. He's hurt. Now Bryant covering. I don't even know who was eliminated there. It looks like Jordan Zander was the one that was eliminated. It looked like we had a double pinfall there for a second, ladies and gentlemen. We are down to 3 men in the ring now. Jordan Bryant, Chris Kendall, the Lone Wolf, and Lance Weiss. And Bryant taking immediate care of Chris Kendall here, going straight after Lance Weiss afterwards. And that is indeed Jordan Bryant in complete control of the match as we skip ahead again. Both he and Chris Kendall are holding their heads. Now Bryant pinning Weiss, and that's a 3 count. Lance Weiss has been eliminated. We're down to Chris Kendall, the Lone Wolf, and Jordan Bryant. Kendall immediately into a shoulder maneuver there, looking a lot like an F5. And he's going to go for a pinfall right here. 1, 2, 3. Chris Kendall, the Lone Wolf, wins a gigantic 6-man battle royal to finish off Breakthrough this evening. And he looks like he's helping up Jordan Bryant. Bryant with the low blow. The low blow to the winner here, Chris Kendall, and he's attacking him after the bell. And ladies and gentlemen, this is how we're going to go off the air tonight from Breakthrough. As always, thank you for stopping in, thank you for listening to my voice, and thank you for listening to my confusion. Stick around on the NLG universe, lots more good stuff coming up. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you next time.